Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my finale for my Avengers project pan. This was a 6-month-long project pan. It started in November 4th all the way through May 5th, from when Thor Ragnarok came out to when Infinity War came out. So I am wearing my Team Tony shirt because I wanted to represent like a true geek that I am. And so I just want to give you guys my finale. I had so much fun working on these items. It's hard to believe that it's been 6 months since we started this project. If you guys didn't follow me from the beginning of this project, or you've never heard of it, this project was inspired by the Marvel movies, and we had a list of 20 characters, and each character had a color assigned to it, and you were supposed to pick a color that pertained to that category. The rules were that you could pick 5 to 6 items, but I decided to do all of them. You know, I wanted to challenge myself, and I did all of them. So just a little disclaimer, because I started this project in the beginning of November of last year, I had 2 updates where I finished stuff, and then I no longer have those items because I featured them in my 2017 year of empties makeup video. So I only have 11 items here to show you, which are the items that I worked on from January till now. So I will leave my introduction video linked in the description box and up here in the cards in case you guys want to see what the other items that didn't make it through this video. But since last update, I was only working on 1 item. I had 1 item left, and I was able to finish it. It was for the category of War Machine, and for that I had picked, the color was silver, and I went with this highlighter from Benefit. It's a little WhatsApp stick highlighter, and I used it all the way. As you guys can see, this is kind of like a little stick, and this was brand new, well, semi brand new. The little marks rubbed off, but I had just barely started working on this. So it had a little bit of progress, but it took me the majority of the length of this project to work on this. Also because I had other highlighters in other projects. So I was able to finish it. So yay, I was able to finish all 20 categories. And like always, at the end of my project pans, I always give you guys a rundown of all the items I finished. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let me get my list here. For Thor was a color red, and I had gone with a body spray from Victoria's Secret in the scent Total Attraction. You guys can kind of see my markings there. It was up here when I started the project, and I was able to finish it all, so that's very nice. For Black Panther, I had gone with an e.l.f. face powder, but I no longer have that. For Spider-Man, I had gone with an eyeliner from Sephora. He was the color Royal Blue, and this is the eyeliner that I used. Like you guys can see, that was the color. I wasn't able to sharpen this anymore, so I was able to finish that, so that's another project. Then I have Captain America. He was the color navy blue, and for him I have this Tarte Flush lip gloss, and because of the blue packaging, that's why I went with this product. This was kind of like a crayon. It rolled up and down, and as you guys can see, it's rolled up all the way to the top, and it doesn't roll up anymore. So that was Captain America. Iron Man was a color red, and I went with this liquid lipstick from Kat Von D. I just finished this one last update, so I worked on this for the majority of the length of this project, and I used it up. I will leave my previous update linked so you guys can see how it looks like on the inside, but I was able to finish that one. I love Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. That wasn't a struggle to go through. Then we have Hulk in the color green, and I had gone with a lip balm from Carmex in the scent strawberry, and because of the strawberries have a little green stem, that's how this guy made it into this category. I used it all. It's just a lip balm. I go through lip balms fairly quickly, so I liked it, and I think I would repurchase it. For Black Widow, the color was black, of course, and I went with a Lancome mascara, which I used it up and I no longer have. For Hawkeye, he was the color burgundy, and I went with the Maybelline concealer. Let me get it here. And it was one of those instant age rewind concealers. You guys can see my progress marks right here. I was here when I first started, and I used it up. So very, very happy. I love these concealers. I would happily and gladly use another one. Then for Falcon, he was the color dark gray, and for that I went with this eyeliner from Tarte. This eyeliner was huge. It was like this long. It was a full-size eyeliner, and I used it all. I can no longer sharpen it, It's one of those that have like the little spongy tips at the bottom, so you guys can smoky it out if you want to. Really liked it. I actually have another one, so I can't wait to start using it. Vision was a color maroon as well, and for that I had used a Clinique lip balm, one of those black honey lip balms, and I used it up in 2017, so that's why I don't have it. Scarlet Witch was the color Scarlet, and for that I went with a lip balm. It's this lip balm. It has like a slight tint to it, but the product itself was very, very bright red, so that's why it made it into this category. Then I have Winter Soldier, which was the Benefit The Real Lip Gloss. I don't have it either. Ant-Man was the color red, and that was for that I used a Fresh Sugar lip balm, the rosé one, so I don't have it anymore because I used it up before this. Star-Lord was a lip gloss from Young Blood Mineral Cosmetics. I also used that last year. Gamora was the color green, and for that I had gone with some nail appliques that I used in 2017 as well, so I don't have those either. For Groot, he was the color 10. And oh, I didn't bring that with me, hold on. Like I said, for Groot, he was the color 10, and I had gone with a face powder from this Contour and Blush 2 palette from BH Cosmetics. And let me cover it here because I don't want spoilers. It was a powder in this area right here. I have a powder in this side for my year-long project pan, so I don't want to spoil the progress. But yes, as you guys can see, I used this up, nothing left there, so that one's another product finished. For Rocket Raccoon, the color was brown, and for that I went with that Lorac eyeliner. Now this looks like it might be a little bit like goldish brown, but this was actually a really dark brown eyeliner. As you guys can see, that's the color of the liner right here. A little bit darker than the packaging, but it worked. There wasn't a lot of product in here, and the pencil was a little bit dry, so I didn't like it very much. I wouldn't purchase it. And then for Drax, the color was gray, and for that I went with an Urban Decay Revolution lipstick in the color Naked, and that's what this guy looks like. And as you guys can see, I finished it all. I'll give you guys a swatch. It's a very pretty, like a pinky nudie color. Beautiful to use every day. I love the Revolution lipsticks. I have a ton of them. I like stocked up when they were discontinued, so I have, I think, another backup of this one, but these lipsticks are very easy for me to pan, and I love wearing them. And then last but not least, we had Mantis, which she was a color green, and for her I had picked Benefit's Professional little foundation primer sample, but I used it up before 2018 started, so that made its way into my 2017 empties for the year. So there you go, guys. 20 categories completed, so I'm very, very happy. I think this was a very successful project pan, and now I am sad because it's like it's over. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for another project pan that is starting in a couple of weeks. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you on my next video.